Hey, don't scroll yet. This story happened again and again across the Atlantic world. But today we focus on one place, one time, and real names. At Highland Plantation, West Feliciana Parish, Louisiana, 1842. Owned by Bennett H. Barrow, one of the most meticulous slaveholders in the American South. He recorded everything: births, deaths, punishments, productivity, and motherhood. In Barrow's plantation journal, enslaved women were listed not only by age and labor, but by reproductive function. Some were marked as wet nurses, one of them was a woman named Sukey. Sukey had recently given birth, but her child was not the priority. Barrow's wife had also given birth, and so within days, Sukey was ordered from the slave quarters into the main house. Her role was clear. She was to breastfeed the enslaver's child. Sukey's own baby was left behind in the quarters, cared for by other enslaved women when possible, often hungry, often sick. Plantation records from Louisiana show that enslaved infants separated from nursing mothers had significantly higher mortality rates. When they died, the ledgers recorded it not as grief, but as lost property. Sukey continued nursing the white infant, her body sustaining a life that represented power, inheritance, and wealth. If the child thrived, she was considered useful. If the child weakened, she was blamed, beaten, or replaced. This was not unique to Highland Plantation. The same system existed at Monticello, Mount Vernon, in Brazilian sugar estates, and across the Caribbean. In Brazil, enslaved wet nurses were called amas de leite and were rented, sold, and advertised in newspapers. Doctors like Samuel Cartwright openly promoted the idea that black women were biologically designed to nurse white children. It was pseudoscience, a justification for theft. Motherhood was reorganized to serve slavery. White infants were protected. Black families were dismantled. Sukey had no legal claim to her own child. Under the law of partus sequitur ventrum, her baby belonged to the enslaver from birth. Her milk was property. Her body was capital. When Sukey's child weakened, there was no pause in her labor. When her child died, as many did, she was expected to continue nursing, silently. This is what slavery did. It did not only extract labor from the fields, it invaded the most intimate human bond. It turned nourishment into coercion and motherhood into a tool of profit. The story of enslaved wet nurses reveals a truth that history often avoids. Slavery controlled life from the very first breath, and the cost was paid by mothers whose love was treated as property.